versus Jasmine Johnson, calling case P1052048. Count 1, driver unregistered and untitled vehicle. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, expired plates. Appearance.
Field Manager Wilkerson, on behalf of Ms. Johnson. Ms. Johnson, please state your name for the record.
Jasmine Johnson.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Johnson would like to avail herself to the plea offer, which was a plea to expired plates, and in exchange, the other 2 charges would be dismissed.
Okay. Is that correct, Ms. Johnson? You're going to plead responsible to an expired plates?
Yes.
Okay. Attorney Wilkerson, is there a stipulation to the face of the ticket for purposes of the responsible plea?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, I will accept your responsible plea. Officer Wiley, can you put your name on the record?
Officer Watley, Detroit Police, badge 54.
Thank you. So I will waive your fines and costs today, Ms. Johnson, so you're all set, okay?
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take care of Montana Jordan. Calling case P718198, the people versus Montana Jordan. 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license. Appearance.
Field Manager Wilkerson, on behalf of Ms. Jordan, Your Honor, please state your name for the record.
Montana Jordan.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Jordan would like to avail herself to the plea offer.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Wilkerson in private today?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, promise you, or force you to do anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're pleading guilty today will waive the right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right to a trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to July 9th, 2016, around 11:38 a.m. in the area of Chicago and 14th in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2009 Chevy Gold vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you stopped by Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
Did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Testify. Mr. Jordan, I'm going to go ahead and waive your fines and costs today.
Okay, thank you.
You go by Mr. or Mr.?
It don't matter, mister.
Okay, I want to get it right.
Thank you.
So,
But
I'm waiving your fines and costs, so you are all set with fines and costs to the court, okay?
okay, thank you so much, Judge.
You're welcome. Now, just so you know, you're gonna have to pay a reinstatement fee on this 1 count. Did you post the bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how much did you post?
It was $100.
Okay, I will apply your bond to your reinstatement fee.
Okay.
That way you don't have to, so you can check in about 48 hours on the, on our website, 36th District Court's website, to see that's been all cleared up, and the balance will be returned to you in the mail, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You do the same.
Thanks. Okay, let's do Corey Jones. Calling case P79139931, excuse me. Corey Daniel Jones, 1 count of driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearance.
Field Manager Wilkerson, on behalf of Mr. Jones, Your Honor, Mr. Jones, please state your name for the record.
Oh, Mr. Jones, you're on mute. Hold on. There we go. Go ahead and unmute your phone.
Sorry about that, Corey Daniel Jones.
There we go.
Your Honor,
my
at this
name.
time, Mr. Jones would like to avail himself to the plea offer, which was an amended charge of improper plate.
Okay, Mr. Jones, can you raise your right hand?
Absolutely.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Wilkerson in private today about your case?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, they did not.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, I am.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
I do understand that.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to October 29th, 2016, around 8:14 p.m. in the area of Jefferson and Randolph in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2002 Toyota Gray vehicle without registration.
Yes, I was.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you post a bond, Mr. Jones?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How much?
$100.
Okay, I will apply that to your reinstatement fee and have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it, Your Honor.
You are welcome. You have any questions?
Is my license all unsuspended now?
I wish it was that easy of a question. As far as 36th District Court, before me, you're all set, but check with, give it 48 hours, because we're gonna apply your bond to your reinstatement fees. Check in 48
Okay.
hours on our website, and you can see if there are any other outstanding civil infractions. You can take care of those, if you have any, by just paying online. You don't have to come before me, okay?
Okay. All right. Okay, I
And then-
appreciate it. Thanks, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Now set up an appointment with the Secretary of State too. I know it may take a while, but go ahead and set it up now so that you can have it for the future to talk to them if you have any questions.
Okay. Will do.
All right, have a good one.
Same to you.
Okay, Rayvonte Johnson. Calling case P-105-1746, the People versus Rayvonte Johnson. Count 1, unregistered and untaxed vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. And count 3, insufficient or defective. Mr. Johnson, your appearance?
Field Manager Wilkerson on behalf of Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, please state your name for the record.
Rayvonte Johnston.
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Johnson has all of his documentation and his brake lights are corrected.
Okay, so with that, I will dismiss all 3 counts without prejudice. You're all set, Mr. Johnson. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, have a good day.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Christopher Flowers,
Yes.
okay. Calling cases P-103-2972, the People versus Christopher Flowers. Failure to display a valid operator's license, and P-785-235, driving while license not valid or improper license. P-960643, driving while license not valid or improper license. And 360154, no operator's permit. Appearance?
Field Manager Wilkerson, excuse me, Your Honor. Field Manager Wilkerson on behalf of Mr. Flowers. Mr. Flowers, please state your name for the record.
Christopher Flowers.
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Flowers would like to avail himself to the plea offer.
And that is for 1 count of failure to display. You understand,
Yes.
Mr. Flowers?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Wilkerson in private about your case today?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, Mr. Flowers, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to October 18th, around 1:30 a.m. in the area of Crane and Moffat in the city of Detroit, or Moffat in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2010 Ford Silver vehicle?
Yes.
Were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Okay. It was brought to my attention, I didn't say the year. The year would be 2019.
Yes.
Is that the year we have? Okay. So I will accept your guilty plea and dismiss the remaining counts I just realized one of the counts that I called, case 360154, for no operating permit, that count was already pled guilty to, and there was a fine that was not paid. I'm going to go ahead and close that matter out and zero out your balance.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You are welcome. And for the current case, I'm going to zero out your balance as well, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you post a bond?
No, I didn't. I don't think I got incarcerated for any of those tickets.
I see it, incarceration form in here, a detained form.
Um, the tickets were so old. I'm trying to remember exactly. I don't think I did. I'm not
It
sure
says
though.
April 29th of this year.
Yeah, I don't think I had a bond. That was for something else, but they dismissed the case, whatever it was, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so this is what I'll do. If you have a bond somewhere out there, I will apply it to your reinstatement fees. If not, you're gonna have to pay for those on your own, okay?
Okay, as far as the reinstatement fee, is it one for each ticket or is it just one time fee?
It's $45 for each count, and that's the Secretary of State that does that, okay?
Okay. I had one extra question. For my other, I have to just go online and pay off the other civil infraction like you were telling everyone else.
Correct. I'm glad you were listening. Thank you.
Yes. I really want my license back, so I'm just trying to do everything I can to get them back.
I hear you. Check in 48 hours so that if there is a bond on your case, we can apply that so you don't have to double pay, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Be safe, Your Honor.
You too.
You're welcome.
Okay, Chantel Johnson. Calling case is 448-719. Chantel Johnson.
Right
Count
here.
1, no insurance. Count 2, no operator's license on person. And P 349222, driving while unlicensed. Appearance.
Manager Wilkerson on behalf of Ms. Johnson. Your Honor, Ms. Johnson, please state your name for the record.
Chantel Johnson.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Johnson would like to avail herself to the plea offer, which was a plea to an amended charge of failure to display, and the other charges will be dismissed.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you have the opportunity to speak to Attorney Wilkerson in private about your rights and about your case today?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to December 16th, 2014, around 2:51 p.m. in the area of Grand River and Strathmore in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 1995 Ford vehicle?
Yes, I was.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
And at that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, I did.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will make the amendment to failure to display and dismiss the 2 remaining counts with their stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, I'm waiving your fines and costs today, so you have a zero balance with the court, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
So do my bond get sent back to me as well?
How much was it?
Well, when I came down there, they asked me for $580. Now, I'm not sure if the whole 580 was a bond. I believe part of it might have been for the no insurance, but the
Okay,
rest of it was bond money.
so I will apply your bond to your reinstatement fees first, and then whatever's left over, I will send that back to you in the mail, or the court will.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mr. Frazier? Go ahead and unmute your phone.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. This is People versus Jameer Frazier, calling case P 959-170, 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license. Appearance.
Field Manager Wilkerson, on behalf of Mr. Frazier. Mr. Frazier, please state your name for the record.
Jameer Frazier.
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Frazier would like to avail himself to the plea offer, which was an amended charge of failure to display.
Mr. Frazier, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Wilkerson in private today about your rights and about your case?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty? I didn't hear you. Mr.
Couldn't hear you.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, Mr. Frazier, do you wish to continue to plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to December 20th, 2018, around 2:58 p.m. in the area of Thatcher and Livernois in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2007 Ford red vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Frazier, do you have a valid operator's license at this time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So on that date and time, I just wanted to make sure, because I was going to dismiss it if you had valid documentation. So on that, back to that date and time, were you stopped by Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will waive your fines and costs today. Mr. Frazier, did you post a bond at all?
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
It was 240.
So I will apply that to your reinstatement fees and have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Okay, Mr. Gary Jackson, you're up.
Yes.
Your Honor, I didn't speak with Mr. Jackson.
Yes, you did.
Oh, Gary Jackson. I thought you said Gerard Jackson.
Yeah, Mr. Gerard Jackson just called in. We're gonna take care of him after we get everybody else out of here.
Okay.
Okay. So Mr. Gary Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, calling cases P 851-427, driver license not valid or proper license, count 2, no insurance, 13597-659, no operator's license in possession, count 2, driving an uninsured motor vehicle, and U 389-84517, drinking in public. Appearance.
Field Manager Wilkerson, on behalf of Mr. Jackson, Your Honor. Mr. Jackson, please state your name for the record.
Gary Jackson.
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Jackson would like to avail himself to the plea offer, which was a plea to disorderly conduct, and in exchange, the other charges will be dismissed.
Okay. Mr. Jackson, can you raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Wilkerson in private about your case today?
Yes, I did.
You can put your hand down.
Oh,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
no.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes,
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
I understand.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. Attorney Wilkerson,
Yes.
I know you don't have the original ticket. The charge is for drinking in public, which should be section 31-5-2 according to the city code. It's written as 38-5-1 for disorderly conduct. There is no allegation of disorderly conduct on here.
Can I make a motion, Your Honor?
Yep.
Can I motion for dismissal for improperly written statute?
Okay, so I will dismiss based off of being defective on its face. And for the remaining counts, I will dismiss as 2 of these counts are from 2013. So the age of the ticket will allow me to do so. And per the recommendation, I will dismiss the other 2. So Mr. Jackson, I'm dismissing all of your cases, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have any questions?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Jackson did inform me that he needed to update his address with the court. I have given him the number to the courtroom and instructed him to call and let your clerk know his new address.
Okay, so did you get off the call, Mr. Jackson? Go ahead and call the court, and the clerk will answer and get your new address, okay?
Okay, I will.
And you posted a bond, I'm assuming, right?
2,100.
How much?
2,100.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to apply it to your reinstatement fees, however many fees that is, and then have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay? And make sure you
Thank
call
you.
and get the new address.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's not asking anything. It's just.
Okay, Mr. Antoine Floyd, go ahead and unmute your phone.
Okay.
This is Pugh versus, it is Antoine, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pugh versus Antoine Floyd, calling case P983602, driver on license suspended, repeat offender, count 2, disregarding a traffic control device, 15404-024, driver on license not valid, and 124265051, failure to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearance?
John Manager Wilkerson, on behalf of Mr. Floyd. Mr. Floyd, can you state your name for the record?
Yes, Antoine Floyd.
Your Honor, on this matter, the court indicated that if Mr. Floyd had paid the disregarding the traffic signal civil infraction, the other charges would be dismissed. Mr. Floyd did pay that civil infraction.
Okay, so Mr. Floyd, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dismiss the remaining counts because the offer was for you to plead responsible and then the rest will be dismissed. You already pled responsible, so I'm going to honor that offer and dismiss the remaining counts, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Did you post the bond?
Yeah, it was a personal bond. Yeah, I can't remember how much it was though.
Okay, I will put it here to apply your bond to your reinstatement fees. I'm not sure how much it is, but whatever will apply from your bond, we'll do it, okay? So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
So check on the secretary, actually, don't check on the secretary. Check on our court website, it's a little bit easier. In about 48 hours to see if you have any outstanding fees left, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Wilkerson.
You're welcome, Mr. Floyd. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, and Mr. Gerard Jackson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm going to put you in a break. breakout room to speak to Attorney Wilkerson about your case, okay?
Yes.
The offer is for him to plead responsible to an amended charge of speeding 11 to 15 over.
Your Honor, did he have one ticket or two?
2, the other one is for driving while license not valid or improper license.
Okay, so it's just the civil infraction didn't show up on my docket.
Ah, okay. Let me, if he has a valid license, make sure you bring that to the court's attention. I'll address that.